Byron Sharp says that, a successful brand will come readily to mind. It'll be highly mentally available, as he phrases it, when people kind of need something. They want to buy a brand, or they have a need for the category, or they have a need for a specific need around that category. And actually, the bigger brands tend to come to mind for more of those needs because they've built up more associations over time.
Right.
And Coke is actually Coke. It's a classic example, of course. I remember looking back to the Coke advertising from the 40s and 50s onward, and it's amazing how many category entry points they're trying to build associations around. Like, hey, you going on a picnic? Here's that.
Right.
Bring it Coke. You're having a family mealtime. Great. Hey, it's Christmas. What a great time for a Coke.
Yeah.
It's that they're building up that association between a moment or a need or an occasion and itself. And so, that's, I think,
yeah. And so in that way, like now I'm thinking about brand management a little bit differently, because if you have a landscape or a picture of all these associations that you could be associated with, or triggers, let's call them, or category entry points that you could be associated with, then brand management, the way I'm thinking of it now, is more about managing or finding out which ones are important for your business, and then trying to build or at least track the association, the strength of those associations.
Exactly that. And there's fascinating. We could probably talk a whole hour about this one, right? But because kind of when you read How Brands Grow, book, you kind of assume that to grow, you need to become triggered by more of these moments,
right?
Entry points. And I think to an extent that's true, in the sense that big brands tend to be triggered by more of those moments. But once a category is established, it's not necessarily possible for a new brand to become associated with lots of them.
Right.
They have to pick an area where they can dominate.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things about marketing. It's that big challenge about, yes, we need to be bigger and appeal to more people on more occasions, versus but we need to win at least one occasion if we're small.
Right. Yeah, totally. And then so that's where you have like maybe these challenger brands that come in and they pick one moment or one association or one entry point
and dominate it and do really well, grow, and then if you're small, it doesn't matter if you're picking an entry point that's only 25% of all occasions, because it's a huge market out there, and you're tiny. You grow a lot until you get close to dominating that area. It's troublesome, actually, if you're the big incumbent brand.
You have to defend them all.
Yeah.
Which
is harder because you have to be all things to everyone, and that's can be quite hard. And it is especially hard when you think about the price dimension. I think it's hard to be seen as both the premium brand, it's good for we want the best, and at the same time be seen as the brand that's sort of mainstream and gives you great value for money for people who don't want to spend as much. And I think that is the biggest, I guess, challenge with the Byron Sharp thinking is, big brands are more associated with more of these moments and entry points, but a new brand can't necessarily span more. In fact, it might be a very bad strategy to span more than one very niche one.